Hey guys, this is Tank and Trucker here. We're going to do a review of the OI. Now, everybody knows, obviously, that this is the nerfed version of the OI. A couple patches back, a lot of people complained it was too accurate. It penned too good. It was just too, you know, just too overpowered. So, Wargaming whipped out the Nerf baseball bat and they beat the snot out of it. I can't remember what the original numbers are for like dispersion, aim time, reload, and all that stuff. I know they. Oh, snap, crackle, pop. I know they did mess with the dispersion. They made it where you weren't as accurate. I think, if I remember right, they did nerf the aim or the load time. They nerfed quite a bit of stuff on it. The nice thing is it's still a decent tank. It's got great, armor for a tier 6. Um, so, anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. So, this is a tier 6. Obviously, it's not a light tank. It's a very heavy tank. You start out, you got 950 hit points. And you got pretty decent armor. For a tier 6, you got 150 in the front. And don't let these commander or these two other turrets fool you. Those really are not weak spots. I don't know. I've never really aimed in on these little like hatches for them, but I've shot right at these and bounced like crazy. It's got really good slope, on the front, the upper and lower plate. That lower plate's almost non-existent. I mean, yeah, it'd be a pain in the butt to hit there. Your best bet if you're trying to kill one of these things is go for the commander's hatch or each side of the turret or each side of that, of the superstructure itself. Your side armor is 70 and your rear, don't let that fool you because that's 152. And that's 150 on the lower plate. This, believe if I remember right, the whole back there, this up here is all 150. The turret, the easiest way to say it's 150 all the way around. All the way around is 150 armor. So the turret is kind of a bitch to pen, but, I mean, even the sides are hard. I mean, I would try hitting like the little hatches. Usually the hatches are kind of a weak spot on any tank. So, if that's all you got to shoot at, go for the commander's hatch or go for the hatches. Alrighty, now we'll go over the nuts and bolts of the gun. It is a 15 centimeter howitzer type 96. Rate of fire sucks, it's 2.31. Your average penetration sucks for a tier 6 at 121. For your premium, obviously, which suck heat rounds, is 150. And your HE is 75. That is what I highly recommend to shoot. I do carry 11 standard, 17 heat, but I carry 31 HE rounds. I highly doubt I'd ever shoot all 31 HE rounds, but, average damage for your standard and your premium round are 700, and for your HE it's 910. Average damage per minute is 1615, which is pretty low, but that's because your load time is 21.9 seconds. Dispersion, 0.58. Yes, you heard me right, 0.58. Almost as bad as artillery. So yeah, they really listened to the community about it being overpowered and accurate, so they nerfed the snot out of the dispersion. And the aim time is 3.7 seconds. So your best bet is try and pre-aim into a spot where you know tanks are normally going to be, and that way it's all zoomed in. And use gun lane drive. I don't think you can put vertical stabs on this. Let me look. No, you can't. For equipment, I went with the gun rammer, vertical stab, gun lane drive, and vents. A lot of people do go with the super heavy spall liner, which helps you a lot with artillery rounds, so you don't lose your crew or your gun or your just your engine, stuff like that. Because obviously it is a big target. Artie likes to shoot at them, and when they hit them, if if they do hit you, which more than likely they do, it can do a lot of damage depending on the tier of the artillery. Even a 304 that doesn't do much, if he hits you in the side, that's a big target. The upper deck, a lot of times they hit you back here, and that'll mess you up pretty bad. So yeah, it is kind of a, obviously, arty magnet. For one, because of the amount of damage it does, and two, because of its size, and it's not the fastest thing in the world. So, my aim time, or reload time is actually 21.9 seconds. Turret traverse is 19.2, and the traverse speed of the hull is 19.2. So, hopefully you don't get a quick move-in light tank or medium that can circle you, because they will definitely circle you, and they can kill you pretty quick. Another thing you got to really watch is try and stay away from them, because like you get an ELC or a real low tank that's low to the ground, and you can't get your gun down here to shoot them, and they'll sit here right by your side and just plug you round after round. So if it gets down to you in like an ELC or something about that size, it's real small, T-37, VK-2801, anything that's really low-lying per se. Try and keep near a rock, a hill, a building that can't be destroyed. That way you can back right up to it and then try and squish it. So, you can kind of squish them in there and pop them out, and then get your gun down and shoot them. Because you do have 10 degrees of gun depression, but you lose it over these two turrets in the front and the turret in the back. I think that actually knocks in the way too. Pretty sure it does. But yeah, 10 degrees of gun depression, so you can work ridge lines, and you got 20 of elevation, so you can shoot stars out of the sky and shoot ants off the ground, but as long as the ants are right next to you. Yuki Duke. Let's see, what do we got? My average damage per minute is 1915, which is still pretty low, but obviously because the load time is almost 20, or it's 20, over 20 seconds. Is that what I said? Well, just about 20 seconds. It's 151 tanks, so don't hesitate to ram stuff if you can get your speed up. I mean, it's for its size, it's actually not a slow tank. 1200 horsepower engine, specific power to weight is only 7.96. So, like, you hit hills and stuff, it really slows down. Your top speed is 29.4 kilometers an hour, 10 in reverse. But if you get on a hill and you can ram something, ram the crap out of it, because you will crush it. Your concealment is a whopping 2.23, so obviously as soon as the match starts, you're probably lit. it's a big freaking tank, man. So yeah, it's not very, how can I put this? Not good at hide and seek. Your view range is 379, which is not actually too bad. For a tier 6, and especially a heavy. For a heavy to have almost a 400 view range, that's not bad at all. And my crew's not super good. 85% on their first skill, 100% crew. Signal range is 453, which I never really pay attention to. If I could get away with not even putting a radio in the thing, I would. But obviously, you still need a radio, because it does help with your range, figuring out where other tanks are on the mini-map and stuff. So anyways, I'll go ahead and do the replay. So just hold on one second, and I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. We're on the map Karelia. And we're in the Tonnage of Funnage, the OI. This is a lot like your KV1, or I mean KV2. Yeah, it's got a derp gun. I think the reload on my KV2 is 18 seconds or 17, so it's about the same load time. Penetration on the KV2 is I think a little bit higher on your HE. The HE penetration on this is 75. I believe it's 80 on the KV2. Yeah, 5 millimeters of penetration. It can make a difference, but for the most part, it does about the same amount of damage. Now you can see kind of a downgrade slope here. I'm only doing 27 kilometers an hour. I told the guys at the very beginning of the match, I said, we need to get this hill. If you're ever on this map and you're in a scout or fast mover, try and get, they call it the donut or the hill right here. If you can get there and get up there and take out anything that's up there, You get shots all across this whole side of the map. You can light them. And here comes this Hellcat that I was telling you about. I got kind of lucky because he was kind of weaving and bobbing. But I was able to knock him out. It was funny. The Churchill 3, he just says laugh out loud. No shit. He's right next to me and he saw me derp him. This STRV did a smart thing. He got up here. He saw what was coming around the corner. And he was like, okay, I'm getting out of here. A lot of times players will get up there and think, oh, I'll take them all out with my auto loader. And then they get owned. Especially with an OI coming at them. That thing's got the same gun I do, obviously. I gave him a little love tap when he came around the corner just to let him know, hey, I'm here, back off. But obviously, he didn't want to back off. And it looked like he was tunnel visioning up that hill. He just, in his mind, he's got the derp on there, but in his mind, he was going to shoot whatever was on that hill. I hit him again, left him with 19 hit points. Somebody else knocked him out. I got a Churchill 1 down there. Somehow he hits me here, which I don't understand. See, he just hit me up in the, pause it for a second there. I was behind the hill. He must have hit me. I'm guessing in the commander's hatch. It didn't leave a mark or something, but it didn't penetrate. But, yeah, it was just kind of, oh, wait a minute. That's a little bit strange. It doesn't show any damage bounced. Maybe it just flew over me and came so close to, thought it was a hit. It showed like I got hit. It showed a mark, like I'd been hit or something. That's kind of weird. Huh, interesting. I'll have to go back and watch that again. Try and figure that out. Anyways, I shoot the Churchill. He just got hit. And then I hit him for 166 and finished him off. That's pretty much all my work for the map, or the match. I saw what we had down here. We had all these guys here, and they're all going to be heading up to their cap. Everything they had looks like it was up in this corner. And I saw we had 3 tank destroyers and already, and I thought, well, just to play it safe, because they had a T-150, which has got, good armor, good gun. Churchill 3, good armor, kind of crappy gun, shoots fast, but you got to shoot gold rounds, premium rounds with it. But, as you can see, as I'm going up the hill, it gets down to like T95 speed. Just this little grade, I'm already down to 14, between 13 and 14. But I thought, I better get up here just in case they need backup and help them. Because it would have probably taken me just as long to go, that way and try climbing up the hill to their cap. At least this way, if they do take out our 3 tank destroyers and artillery, I'm already back here, trying, that way I can reset the cap if need be. But all I got left now is the Chaffee. And he gets taken out here in a second, I believe. But yeah, this thing is quite the beast. Yeah, so they just took him out. So yeah, this howitzer, man, if you're on the enemy team, or the opposing team, let's put it that way. If you're on the opposing team of one of these, and it's pointing at you, that big old derp gun, don't stand in front of it too long, because it will erase you from the match, send you back to your garage. Yeah, it's got a hell of a gun. The accuracy, they, obviously nerfed the living crap out of that, but last night before I went to bed, I prayed to the RNG gods, and they came through for me today. So, yeah, those rounds, they flew straight, and I was really kind of surprised, because normally they don't go as accurate as, I got real lucky, put it that way, because normally they're not like that. Usually you aim for the dead center or something, and it hits way up here, because, yeah, 0.54 accuracy, even though mine's a little bit better than that with the crew, still kind of sucks. But also you can see it's finally I'm on the winning team, but it was a landslide, 15-1. They took out our Stug 3G. That's the only thing they took out. But But yeah, the last couple of days, man, the matches have been like this all day long, like landslides, like 15 to 1, 15 to 0, 15 to 2, 15 to 3, or 14 or 13 to 2 or whatever. I mean, I think I've had one close nail biter match today, and that's it, and the rest of them have been like this. So, I hope they fix matchmaking real quick. I'm hoping they don't. They want to fix it. Awesome, great. I hope they fix it and implement it as soon as possible. Don't wait till patch 9.18, 2 months down the road to add it into some HD tanks and that with it. Do a separate patch when you get it all set and just get it to us. That way, we can get a better matchmaking system because, yeah, it's all right and it's been good for years, but it's because I think most people have just figured, well, there's not much we can do, we'll just deal with it. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. You guys hold on and have the results for you in just a second. And here's the battle results from that battle. As you can see, even after they've kind of nerfed the OI, that derp gun, it's still got a freaking bite to it. You can ask that Hellcat as he come flying around the corner, and I shot him and hit him for 475 of his hit points and killed him. Knocked out his engine, radio, and his track. The other OI, I hit him twice for 583 damage, knocked out his observation device. And the Churchill one, I hit him once for 166, knocked out his observation device and his track, killed both those two. That's kind of why there wasn't a lot of damage done on him. But, so in 3 shots, let's see, I did 1,224 damage, got 2 kills. Yeah, 4 shots, 4 hit, 4 pen. And it was all, of a distance of more than 300 meters, 904 of it was at that distance. But the one shot that hit the Hellcat, he was driving, just hauling as fast as he could because he was going to try getting up the hill. So he closed the distance. That's why all the damage wasn't done at over 300 meters because I was in the same spot. The Churchill on our team couldn't believe it. He was like, "Oh my God, really? No shit," or something like that. It was kind of funny when I one-shot that Hellcat. I don't know if he was full health or not. I can't remember what the hit points on I got one right here. Let me look. So we had 570 hit points is what it has, and I hit him for 475. So, was it 475? Let me look again. I'm sorry. Yeah, so he already had some damage done to him. Not a whole lot, though. If he had been full health, that still would have one-shot him because the Hellcat just has no armor, and he was tooling right along. So enemy vehicles damaged were 3, 2 destroyed. Damage caused to my assistance was 360. Received 29,490 credits after they resupplied the ammo because I didn't take any hits. Well, actually, I did get hit, but it didn't pen. So they just basically had to resupply the ammo, and I shot all HE. So I made 26,850 credits. Only cost 2,640 for the ammo. That's the one thing that I like about the OI. I highly recommend that if you decide to get this tank, that you shoot, you get the derp gun. It's the 15 centimeter howitzer type 96. It's the top gun. They have a 10 centimeter too, but that one only does average of 300 damage. You get more pen, but you lose on your HE at 53. And see where you got 75 here, and that extra amount of penetration on the HE, you need that to get a full penetrating shot to do full damage on stuff. And yeah, so it does kind of suck because it has a long load time. It's a 21.9 second reload for the derp gun, but in the position that I was on that map, it was perfect because I would shoot, back up behind some cover, And, well, one time I was a little bit forward more. I didn't think he could actually hit me. I don't really know how he did hit me, to be honest with you. It didn't seem like where I was sitting he was going to be able to hit me, but it looks like he must have hit this little commander's hatch up here or something, but he didn't pen it. But, you know, I was able to shoot, back up, reload, pull forward, shoot again, and I did that, you know, 4 times. And they nerfed the aim time on it, stuff, which kind of, or the aim dispersion, excuse me, and it's, you know, 0.54 now, which is really kind of horrendous. So I got pretty lucky that they sailed straight and hit the target. So, anyways, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please click the like button down below. And about almost halfway to 100 members, subscribers to the channel. Once we hit that 100, we'll be able to go ahead and do the tank credit, gold, and premium time giveaway. So halfway there, guys. So hopefully here not too long we'll be able to do that. If I could do 55 subscribe to myself 55 times, I'd do it to help you guys so you can get, so I can give the stuff away to you, but obviously I can't. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is Tank and Trucker. You guys be safe, and I will see you on the battlefield.